Good afternoon, everyone. So, my name is Sudha. It's wonderful to be with you today to discuss a very relevant topic in modern education through education software and apps. So, technology has become a vital part in our classrooms, right? So, it is shaping our students uh, to learn and how the teachers teach. So, through this session, we will explore the kind of tools which are available and how they enhance the learning and the challenges we face and the strategies we use them effectively in the CBSE classrooms. So, let's get started. What is the role of technology in modern classrooms? Technology has transformed education from being a teacher centered to a learner centered. So, educational apps and software make the lessons more interactive and accessible beyond the classroom walls. So, for instance, a science concepts like photosynthesis can be demonstrated using an animation app, right? While a mathematical visualization tool help make the abstract concepts more concrete. So the idea is never to replace the teachers, let me make it very clear. It is to empower them to reach every learner more effectively. Why we need the use of educational software? So, educational apps and software make the learning more engaging. They cater to visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learners pretty alike. So, through games, videos, interactive exercises, students remain very motivated and curious, right? So, they also allow the teachers to provide a real time feedback and track the students' progress instantly. So, most importantly, they help develop the 21st century skills, the collaboration, the critical thinking, and the digital literacy, which is essential for the future readiness. Moving on, how it is related with the CBSE and NEP 2020 digital integration. So, the National Education Policy 2020 emphasizes integrating technology across the curriculum, right? So, CBSE supports this through Diksha, ePathshala, and various online teacher training platforms. So, by using educational apps, we move closer to the NEP vision of competency based and experiential learning. So, technology allows us to connect the theory with practice, ensuring that the students not only learn but apply their knowledge. Moving on, what are the types of educational software and apps? So the first one is learning management system, more commonly called as LMS softwares, which is for managing lessons and assessment. Second one is the content creation tools for designing a visually rich and interactive lessons. It is used for that. And then assessment tools for evaluating and giving feedback very efficiently. Fourth one, collaboration platforms. So the teamwork and communication. For all those, we use collaboration platforms. Gamified learning tools. So for enhancing motivation and curiosity through play. So these are the types of educational softwares and apps. Let's move in detail one by one. What is LMS? Learning Management System. LMS. So the platforms like Google Classroom, MS Teams, Moodle provide a one-stop solution for managing the content, assignments, and feedback. So they help the teachers organize the lessons, share the materials very instantly, and monitor the students' progress. So for students, these platforms ensure easy access to resources anytime and anywhere. So in essence, LMS keeps learning very structured, very organized, and transparent. Moving on to the second one, that is content creation and presentation tools. So apps like Canva, Nearpod, Prezi, Prezi, and Powtoon, 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 make the learning visually rich and very engaging. So the teachers can design these infographics, interactive slides, and even the short animated videos using these content creation and presentation tools. So when students see these content presented attractively, their focus and retention improves significantly. So for example, a geography teacher might use Canva to design a climate map or a Powtoon to explain the global warming. So these make learning come very much alive. Now moving ahead to the next uh, into that is the assessment and the feedback tools. So this is very, very much needed for every teacher. So the assessment and feedback tools, assessment apps like quizzes, Quizzizz, Kahoot is very famous, which most of the teachers use as Kahoot, and Edpuzzle, Edpuzzle, Edpuzzle make evaluation very fun and interactive. Students answer in real time, receive instant feedback, and teachers can analyze the result on the spot. So Google Forms and Socrative allow for formative assessment and surveys to gauge the understanding. So this immediate feedback helps the teachers modify the lessons and student reflect on their learning progress. Now, moving on to the next type of apps, which is there in the educational software and apps under educational software and apps, that is collaboration and communication apps. So, what is this collaboration tools? If we give some examples, that is Padlet, Jamboard, Google Jamboard, and Trello, 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 and Slack, that is also pretty much used in outside India. Here we don't use it much. Slack enable the teamwork even beyond the classroom. So they encourage the brainstorming, group projects, and peer feedback. So, for instance, a class can use Jamboard to collectively design a project plan or Padlet to share reflections using after a reading activity or any activity. So these tools build communication skills and promote collaborative learning. That is the key skills for the 21st century. So then let's move ahead to another type of education software which is very, very enthusiastic for the learners, 21st learners, that is gamified learning and simulation tools. So, gamification has proven to be one of the most powerful motivators in today's education era. So, platforms like Minecraft Education, Tinker, then PHET, simulations, they allow the students to learn through challenges and discovery. So, for example, students can design sustainable cities like Minecraft or explore chemical reactions through fact simulations. Such tools combine fun with learning, keeping curiosity and creativity alive. So, what is the teacher's role in using the education software? A teacher remains the central in this process, undoubtedly. Our role is to curate the right apps, not to every new tool, but to choose those and align with our learning objectives. We guide the students to use technology responsibly, ensuring balance and discipline. So, we can also use data from these apps to identify learning gaps and personalized support. So, in a digital classroom, a teacher becomes a facilitator, a designer, and a mentor all at once. What are the best practices for implementation of these educational apps? To use these technologies effectively, schools and teachers can follow a few best practices. So start with one or two tools and master them first. Second point, blend online and offline learning strategically. Third point, regularly review which tools truly enhances the outcome. Fourth one, encourage safe digital habits and mindfulness among the students. So remember, the goal is not technology for technology's sake, it is meaningful learning through thoughtful integration. What are the challenges? Whenever we use any technology, we do face challenges. What are the challenges in using these educational software? So, like any other innovation, there are challenges in using educational softwares. Not every student has equal digital access, point number one. Point number two, teachers may lack time or training to explore tools fully. Over reliance on screens can reduce creativity and focus. There are also privacy and data protection concern, which is point number four, which is a very, very concerning point. Acknowledging these issues allows us to address them thoughtfully rather than resisting the change. So, whenever we have any challenges, we need to overcome those challenges. How to overcome those challenges? Let's put it into place. Overcoming challenges. So, to overcome challenges, schools can organize regular digital literacy workshops and provide peer mentoring for the teachers. So, clear IT policies and parental collaboration can ensure responsible use of the educational tools and softwares. Technology must be treated as a support, but never as a substitute. So, even simple steps like a shared device schedule or offline learning mode can make digital inclusion possible for all of us. So, what are our conclusions and reflections from this um, session? So, to conclude, education software and apps have redefined learning, making it inclusive, engaging, and future ready. They connect the learners to global knowledge while keeping the teacher's influence very intact. So, our mission as educators is to harness the technology, not just to teach the technology, but to inspire the technology and to get the best from the technology for the students. So, when used with purpose, these tools can truly transform classroom into spaces of curiosity, into spaces of creativity, into spaces of lifelong learning. So, thank you all. With this, I would like to close my presentation. Thank you for attending patiently and your commitment to empowering education through technologies. So, I'm opening the session for the questionnaire. If anybody has any doubts, you may please feel free to ask. Nice session. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, you can unmute and tell rather than putting in chats. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is very much needed for today's teaching learning scenarios. So that's why educational tools, softwares are very, very inevitable for today's teaching learning sessions. Yeah. Any doubts or anything? All right, we may close the session. So thank you for listening patiently. Wishing you all a very happy and prosperous Diwali. With this, I would like to close the presentation. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.